Hi guys, and welcome back to JavaScript Playground. In the previous video, we explored JavaScript strings and tried some examples to understand them better. So if you haven't watched the video, check it out. I'll add the link in the description below. In today's video, we will use some inbuilt string functions. So let's write some code. Let's head out to CodePen. Let's create a new pen. Alright, so today's video is about JS string functions. So in this video we will learn about some string functions, and in the next video we will learn about some more. So we'll see how to get the length of the string, how to find substrings in a string, how to get a part of a string, etc, etc. So let's just expand this, bring up the JS segment, and let's bring up the console. So let's write our first string. Alright, so the first function is length function. So it returns the length for our string. So let's try that. My first string dot length. Let's just print it. Console.log. And as you can see, it gave us the length of our string, which is 48. So this function returns the length of the string. Alright, so let's check out another function. So what if we need to find the location of a string inside a string? So let's try that. So let's try to find the location of JavaScript in my first string variable. So my first string dot index of, and let's pass our substring here, JavaScript. It's giving us -1 because it cannot find JavaScript. It's case sensitive. That means capital S and small s are two different words for this function. So if we change it to small s, it gives us 21. So which is the position of this, the first character of this word in the string. Alright, so let's try another example. So console log my first string dot index of, let's pass the first word, so this. As you can see, it gave us the position of the first character of this word, which is 0 in our string. The string positions start from 0 and go up, so 0, 1, 2, 3 onwards. Alright, so index of gave us the first occurrence of JavaScript in our string. What if we want the last occurrence of JavaScript in our string? So let's add another. So JavaScript. Now let's try another function. So find last index of a string inside another string. So let's try that. So my first string dot last index of JavaScript. As you can see, it's giving me 50. So the length of my string is 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50th. So this is 50th position. So that's where the first character of JavaScript in the last occurrence of JavaScript in this string is available. Right? So let's try another example. So for example, this is just occurring once in the entire sentence. Let's try that. So my first string, last index of. So because there's only one occurrence, so both index of and last index of give us the same value, which is 0. So what if we want a part of a string? So we got another function for that. So get part of our string. So the function name is slice. It takes two parameters, start and end. So it takes the starting position and the ending position. So let's try out an example. Console log my first string dot slice 0 to 5. It gives us this and space. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this fifth end, it doesn't include the end element. It takes one before, so it's n minus 1. So it gave us elements till 4. So if we change this, so it's giving me element till third position. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's try another example. Console log my first string dot slice. Let's say, so let's say we want this JavaScript. So 21 and 30. 31. So it gave us JavaScript. Also, slice accepts negative indexes as well. So what that means is, when you give negative index, it starts from the end of the string. So let's try an example of that as well. So my first string dot slice. So let's say we want this last JavaScript. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, 7, 8, 9, -10. So which is -10 onwards. So which gives me this JavaScript. Also, if I just give one value, so for example, I just give the start value. So it brings everything till the end. So for example, I just give 5. So starting from 5th position character, it gives us everything till the end. Alright? So there's this another function to get the substring. To get substring function. So the name of this function is substr. It accepts the start position and the length. Let's try an example of this. So console.log. So my first string dot substr. So let's give our start position as 0 and the length as 4. So length of this word is just 4 and starting from 0. Let's try another example. So console log. For example, we went from 21 to 31 to get JavaScript. So let's do 21. My first string dot substr21 going till JavaScript is 10 words, so length 10. So it gives us JavaScript. Again, if we just give the starting position and we don't give it the length, so it returns everything from that position till the end. So in this case, starting from J of JavaScript, it gives us everything till the end of the string. That's all for today. I'll add the link for this code pen in the description below. So check it out. Use different strings, different combinations, different values for these functions. Give it some practice, give it some time. And I hope this gave you a better understanding of JavaScript string functions, at least the function that we discussed here. But still, if you have any doubts or queries, feel free to drop a comment below or reach out to me on Twitter. I'll add my Twitter handle in the description below. Bye and take care.